Eyes on the ball, Robinson Cano, right, of the Seattle Mariners watches his 3-run home run during the 8th inning against the Los Angeles Angels on July 2 in Anaheim, California. The Mariners won 5-3. He's safe. Daniel Murphy, 20, of the Washington Nationals scores as the throw gets away from St. Louis Cardinals catcher Yadier Molina during the 3rd inning July 2 in St. Louis. The Nationals won 7-2. Full effort, starting pitcher Kenta Maeda of the Los Angeles Dodgers throws during the 1st inning against the Padres in San Diego on July 2. The Padres won 5-3. Celebrate like crazy, Robinson Cano, right, celebrates with Seattle Mariners teammate Kyle Seager after his 3-run home run during the 8th inning against the Los Angeles Angels on July 2 in Anaheim, California. Tagged out, Ender Izzard, left, of the Atlanta Braves gets tagged out at home by Oakland A's catcher Bruce Maxwell during the 2nd inning July 2 in Oakland, California. The Braves won 4-3. Kettle's March. Kettle Mart of the Arizona Diamondbacks celebrates after hitting a walk-off RBI single against the Colorado Rockies during the 9th inning July 2 in Phoenix. The Diamondbacks won 4-3. Taking flight, Austin Barnes of the Dodgers dives to home plate before being tagged out by Austin Hedges' Padres on July 1, 2017 in San Diego, California. Dodgers won 8-0. Win, celebrate, repeat. Red Sox left fielder Chris Young and center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr. and right fielder Mookie Betts celebrate after defeating the Blue Jays 7-1 on July 1 in Toronto, Canada. Heartbreak. Ryan Healy of the Athletics reacts after hitting a foul ball against the Atlanta Braves on July 1 in Oakland, California. Braves defeated the Athletics 4-3. Sliding to safety, Adam Engel of the White Sox slides across the plate to score a run against the Rangers on July 1 in Chicago, Illinois. Rangers won 10-4. Reaching out, Yankees' Ronald Torres reaches for a pop-up by Jake Marisnick of the Astros on July 1 in Houston, Texas. Yankees lost 6-7. Double play. Trevor Story of the Rockies turns a double play as the Diamondbacks' Paul Goldschmidt slides into second base on July 1 in Phoenix, Arizona. Diamondbacks won 6-2. Pitch perfect. The Twins' Matt Belisle pitches against the Royals on July 1 in Kansas City, Missouri. Twins won 10-5. Take a shower. Ricky Nolasco of the Angels is doused by Ben Revere after his complete game shutout against the Mariners on July 1 in Anaheim, California. Angels won 4-0. Double trouble. Scooter Gennett, top, of the Cincinnati Reds turns a double play over the sliding Addison Russell of the Chicago Cubs in the 6th inning July 1 in Cincinnati. Team effort. Anthony Rendon, 6, and Stephen Drew of the Washington Nationals attempt to catch a pop foul against the St. Louis Cardinals in the 1st inning July 1 in St. Louis. Rendon made the catch. Here's the pitch. Jackson Stevens of the Cincinnati Reds pitches in the 2nd inning against the Chicago Cubs on July 1 in Cincinnati. On the double, Jae-Jin Hong of the San Francisco Giants hits a double in the 8th inning against the Pittsburgh Pirates on July 1 in Pittsburgh. Stretching out, Bradley Zimmer of the Cleveland Indians catches a fly ball hit by Mickey Matuk of the Detroit Tigers on July 1 in Detroit. Happy times. Jose Reyes, 7, of the New York Mets congratulates Lucas Duda after Duda hit a solo home run against the Philadelphia Phillies during the 4th inning July 1 in New York. High five. Domingo Santana of the Milwaukee Brewers is greeted in the dugout after hitting a 2-run home run during the 2nd inning against the Miami Marlins on July 1 in Milwaukee. Going deep. Tommy Joseph of the Philadelphia Phillies hits a 3-run home run against the New York Mets during the 7th inning on July 1 in New York City. Reaching back, Josh Donaldson, left, of the Toronto Blue Jays reaches over his shoulder to catch a pop-up as teammate Troy Tulowitzki watches during an MLB game against the Boston Red Sox on June 30 in Toronto, Canada. Mobbed, Melky Cabrera of the Chicago White Sox, second from right, is mobbed by teammates after hitting a 2-run, walk-off single in the 9th inning against the Texas Rangers on June 30, in Chicago. 3 runs in, Robinson Cano leaps in the air with Kyle Seager, 15, of the Seattle Mariners after hitting a 3-run home run against the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim on June 30, in Anaheim, California. Taking 1, Pittsburgh Pirates outfielder Andrew McCutchen is hit by a pitch against the San Francisco Giants on June 30, at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, PA. Throwing some heat, San Francisco Giants pitcher Johnny Cueto throws against the Pittsburgh Pirates on June 30, at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, PA. Just missed, Corey Dickerson, 10, of the Tampa Bay Rays tries to catch a ball hit by Joey Rickard of the Baltimore Orioles on June 30, in Baltimore. Stealing second, Texas Rangers shortstop Elvis Andrus steals second base under the tag attempt of Chicago White Sox infielder Yomer Sanchez on June 30, at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago, Illinois. Closing it out, Wandy Peralta, 53, of the Cincinnati Reds pitches in the 9th inning of a game against the Chicago Cubs at Great American Ballpark on June 30, in Cincinnati, Ohio. The Reds defeated the Cubs 5-0. 3 runs in, Eric Hosmer of the Kansas City Royals is congratulated by teammates in the dugout after an official review confirmed he hit a 3-run home run during the 4th inning of the game against the Minnesota Twins at Kauffman Stadium on June 30, in Kansas City, Mississippi. Reaching for it, Ryan Zimmerman, 11, of the Washington Nationals beats Randall Grichuk, 15, of the St. Louis Cardinals to first base for an out in the 2nd inning at Busch Stadium on June 30, in St. Louis, Miss. Diving back, Baltimore Orioles first baseman Trey Mancini, 16, takes a throw as Tampa Bay Rays center fielder Malex Smith, 0, dives back to first base during an MLB game between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles on June 30, at Orioles Park at Camden Yards in Baltimore. Tagged out, Lance McCullers Jr., 43, of the Houston Astros tags out Austin Romine, 27, of the New York Yankees as he attempts to score on a wild pitch in the 4th inning as home plate umpire Mark Wagner, 14, makes the call at Minute Maid Park on June 30, in Houston, Texas. Out at home, Travis d'Arnaud, 18, of the New York Mets fields a ground ball and tags out Maikel Franco, 7, of the Philadelphia Phillies in the 1st inning at Citi Field on June 30, in the Flushing neighborhood of the Queens borough of New York City. Triple home hit, the Cardinals fielder Randall Grichuk hits a 3-run home run against the Diamondbacks on June 29 in Phoenix. The Cardinals won 10-4. Avoiding a collision, the Angels' Eric Young Jr. catches a hit by the Dodgers' Cody Bellinger's Cameron Maybin avoids contact on June 29 in Anaheim. The Dodgers won 6-2. Stanton scores, the Mets' Rene Rivera, right, tries to tag out the Marlins' Giancarlo Stanton, but loses the ball from his glove as Stanton crosses home plate to score, while home plate umpire Ryan Blackney watches on June 29 in Miami. The Mets won 6-3. Sportsman spirit, the Rangers pitcher Andrew Cashner drops to his knees as he was hit by the barrel of the Indians' Edwin Encarnacion's broken bat on June 29 in Cleveland. Cashner would remain in the game. The Indians won 5-1. Heartbroken, the Yankees' Dustin Fowler is checked by a team trainer after an injury against the White Sox on June 29 in Chicago. The White Sox won 4-3. I did it. The Brewers' Ryan Brown celebrates in the dugout after hitting a solo home run against the Reds on June 29 in Cincinnati. The Brewers won 11-3. Perfect timings. The Astros' Alex Bregman, right, slides safely into third base as the Athletics' Adam Rosales handles the throw on June 29 in Houston. The Astros won 6-1. Catches win matches. The White Sox' Melky Cabrera catches a fly ball off the bat of the Yankees' Aaron Judge, not pictured, on June 29 in Chicago. The White Sox won 4-3. Jumping over, the Nationals' Trea Turner steals second base, beating the tag attempt by the Cubs' Addison Russell on June 29 in Washington. The Cubs won 5-4. Efforts missed. The Braves' Dansby Swanson cannot catch an RBI double off the bat of the Padres' Manuel Margot, not pictured, on June 29 in San Diego. The Padres won 6-0. Dancing on ground, Andrew Benintendi, Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts of the Red Sox reacts after the victory over the Twins on June 29 in Boston. The Red Sox won 6-3. Mets win Miami. The Mets' Seth Lugo pitches against the Marlins on June 29 in Miami. The Mets won 6-3. Sworn before the game, 32 Southeast Michigan immigrants are sworn in to become United States citizens during a naturalization ceremony before a baseball game between the Tigers and the Royals on June 29 in Detroit. This is the 10th year the ceremony has taken place during the baseball season. Swinging Phillie. Philadelphia Phillies center fielder Odubel Herrera hits an RBI fielder's choice against the Seattle Mariners during the third inning on June 28 at Safeco Field in Seattle. The Phillies won 5-4. Royal hurler. Kansas City Royals starting pitcher Ian Kennedy pitches in the first inning against the Detroit Tigers on June 28 at Comerica Park in Detroit. The Royals won 8-2. Imminent impact. Pittsburgh Pirates' Elias Diaz drives in 2 runs with a single off Tampa Bay Rays starting pitcher Blake Snell in the first inning on June 28 in Pittsburgh. The Pirates won 6-2. Jump shot. Washington Nationals shortstop Trea Turner leaps to make a throw to first to get out Chicago Cubs' Javier Baez during the 9th inning on June 28 in Washington. The Nationals won 8-4. Dirty work. Houston Astros' Josh Reddick, left, slides safely across home plate to score as Oakland Athletics catcher Bruce Maxwell reaches to tag him during the 6th inning on June 28 in Houston. The Astros won 11-8. Catching the Red Sox, Minnesota Twins catcher Jason Castro, left, throws out Boston Red Sox center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr. during the 4th inning on June 28 at Fenway Park in Boston. The Twins won 4-1. He's got a grip. New York Mets starting pitcher Steven Matz delivers a pitch in the first inning against the Miami Marlins on June 28 at Marlins Park in Miami. The Mets won 8-0. High time. San Francisco Giants second baseman Joe Panik high-fives a teammate after scoring a run against the Colorado Rockies during the 4th inning on June 28 at AT&T Park in San Francisco. The Giants won 5-3. Making the call, Kevin Pillar, right, of the Toronto Blue Jays reaches second base safely on a fielder's choice, allowing a run to score on the play in the 4th inning as Jonathan Scoop of the Baltimore Orioles tries to throw out the base runner at first base on June 28 at Rogers Center in Toronto. The Blue Jays won 4-0. Scooping the grounder, Jose Peraza of the Cincinnati Reds fields a ground ball in the 5th inning against the Milwaukee Brewers on June 28 at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. The Reds won 4-3. Yanks top Sox. New York Yankees starting pitcher Masahiro Tanaka, of Japan, throws against the Chicago White Sox during the 5th inning of a baseball game Wednesday, June 28, 2017, in Chicago. The Yankees won 12-3. Hauling ass. Cleveland Indians designated hitter Edwin Encarnacion advances from first to third base during the 3rd inning against the Texas Rangers on June 28 at Progressive Field in Cleveland. The Indians won 5-3. Release point: Washington Nationals starting pitcher Max Scherzer delivers a pitch during the first inning against the Chicago Cubs on June 27 in Washington. The Nationals won 6-1. Winning late, Chicago White Sox first baseman Jose Abreu, right, reacts with teammates after hitting a walk-off two-run RBI during the ninth inning on June 27 at Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. The White Sox won 4-3. Slamming: Oakland Athletics Ryan Healy, right, watches his grand slam with Houston Astros catcher Brian McCann during the sixth inning on June 27 in Houston. The Athletics won 6-4. On the wrong end of the scoreboard, Minnesota Twins left fielder Eddie Rosario walks over to pick up the ball hit by Boston Red Sox's Chris Young that fell out of the stands after a three-run home run during the sixth inning on June 27 at Fenway Park in Boston. The Red Sox won 9-2. Verlander delivers: Detroit Tigers pitcher Justin Verlander follows through on a delivery to the Kansas City Royals during the sixth inning on June 27 in Detroit. The Tigers won 5-3. Safe at the plate: Adam Jones, bottom of the Baltimore Orioles, slides across home plate safely to score a run on a two-run double by Mark Trumbo in the first inning as Russell Martin of the Toronto Blue Jays tries to make the late tag at Rogers Center on June 27 in Toronto. The Orioles won 3-1. Jump for joy: Los Angeles Dodgers Jock Pederson, center, celebrates his three-run home run with third base coach George Lombard, left, as Los Angeles Angels relief pitcher Jose Alvarez stands on the mound during the sixth inning on June 27 in Los Angeles. The Dodgers won 4-0. Coming home to score, Pittsburgh Pirates catcher Chris Stewart, left, waits for the late relay throw as Tampa Bay Rays Steven Souza Jr. scores from first on an error by third baseman David Freese on a ball hit by Wilson Ramos during the 10th inning on June 27 in Pittsburgh. The Rays won 4-2. Get back: Billy Hamilton, left, of the Cincinnati Reds gets back to first base ahead of the throw to Eric Thames of the Milwaukee Brewers in the second inning at Great American Ballpark on June 27 in Cincinnati. The Reds won 8-6. Showing off the arm, Texas Rangers catcher Robinson Chirinos throws out Cleveland Indians' Lonnie Chisenhall at first base in the seventh inning on June 27 in Cleveland. The Rangers won 2-1. Hammer time: Miami Marlins right fielder Giancarlo Stanton connects for a base hit in the first inning against the New York Mets on June 27 at Marlins Park in Miami. The Marlins won 6-3. Flyby: Atlanta Braves ender Insart, left, scores past San Diego Padres catcher Hector Sanchez, who waits for the throw during the eighth inning on June 27 in San Diego. The Braves won 3-0. Follow-through: Arizona Diamondbacks pitcher Zach Greinke in the first inning against the Philadelphia Phillies on June 26 at Chase Field in Phoenix. The Diamondbacks won 6-1. Starlin: New York Yankees second baseman Starlin Castro throws to first base after forcing out Chicago White Sox's Jose Abreu at second base during the fourth inning on June 26 in Chicago. The Yankees won 6-5. Memorable first swing: Zhu Weilin of the Boston Red Sox singles on his first major league at-bat in the second inning of a game against the Minnesota Twins on June 26 at Fenway Park in Boston. The Red Sox won 4-1. Full stretch: Chicago Cubs shortstop Javier Baez catches a ball hit by Washington Nationals Trea Turner during the third inning on June 26 in Washington. The Cubs won 5-4. Ball watching: St. Louis Cardinals Randal Grichuk, right, and Cincinnati Reds catcher Devin Mesoraco watched Grichuk's two-run home run during the fourth inning on June 26 in St. Louis. The Cardinals won 8-2. Something celebrates: Cleveland Indians Francisco Lindor, left, and Bradley Zimmer celebrate after the Indians defeated the Texas Rangers 59 on June 26 in Cleveland. Late with the throw, Los Angeles Angels' Danny Espinosa throws the ball to first base in an unsuccessful attempt to get an out on Los Angeles Dodgers' Yasiel Puig during the seventh inning on June 26 in Los Angeles. Going to second base, San Francisco Giants' Buster Posey follows through as he drives in a run with a double against the Colorado Rockies during the first inning on June 26 in San Francisco. This is going to hurt. Orlando Arch of the Milwaukee Brewers gets hit on the face by a foul tip during the 8th inning against the Atlanta Braves at SunTrust Park in Atlanta on June 25.